because I truly appreciate you showing me support, writing me in, and watching the video. Like, I really appreciate that. So today, as you can see, we are for once not talking about relationship advice, which is cool with me. I love to do it. However, you guys need to know that I can cover any category. I am very flexible and I can give good advice on many different topics other than relationships. So let's read the email. Dear Leesa, I have a coworker that I used to be cool with and we are now at odds all the time. I know she had a short fling with my current guy, which I only learned about until after it happened from him. She has spread rumors about him and I without even asking me about it. I have seen her do this with other girls too. As a woman in his life, I don't even notice him flirting with these girls. Honestly, she seems to still like him. Probably. However, that's not why we have issues. She is rude! Exclamation point. So I had to say it like that. She will roll her eyes if I'm speaking, even if it's not to her. She will interrupt me mid-sentence with questions solely for the purpose of making me look dumb. I have a higher position than her and it causes an issue for me regarding professionality. Is that a word? Professionally? Okay. I have addressed both issues once with her. It got better for like a week and then it started up again. I don't know what to do. I feel like she's mad about the guy, but that is so petty to me. Like, my issues with her are so much bigger than that. Sounds like a girl wrote it, obviously. I don't know what to say or to do to improve the situation. Please don't use my name. Laugh out loud. Okay, so first of all, I will never, ever use somebody's name. I will never use an email address. I don't care if I know you. I don't care if you give me permission. I don't care if you want me to. I'm not gonna do it. The purpose of this channel is so that all emails are submitted completely anonymously and I will never out you. You know what's crazy? It's crazy to me. Growing up, it was like, oh my God, school, high school, elementary school, college even. People can be so petty, they can be so childish. All they want to do is gossip and start rumors and talk about you, and it's just like, damn, like, I can't wait to be an adult, because once I become an adult and I actually start a real job, I don't have to worry about gossip and pettiness. Like, everybody's an adult, so like, we don't have to worry about like young people shit. Psych! As an adult, you actually worry more because it's like more adult things that they can gossip and talk about, and I don't know, it gets kind of crazy. And I don't know, when I was younger, I never realized that being an adult is just like being young. You just have more responsibility. So stupid, I know. So just so you know why I feel like this is a great topic to cover, I was a store manager for about 2 years and I was an assistant manager for about 2 years, and before that I obviously worked with the company in sales. Now, I believe I was like the youngest, if I was not the youngest, I was the second to youngest person in the store. So imagine that your manager is younger than you. I was always a topic of conversation. I was always gossiped about, rumored about, talked about constantly. Even when it has nothing to do with me, people were still talking about me. My respect and my authority, not only as a person, as a human being, but as a professional as well, was constantly being tested. But I don't play those games, so I'm gonna show you how not to play those games either. But before I get into that, I do want to touch base on one topic. Never, ever, ever date anybody in the workplace. I know it's like cliche, I know you hear it all the time, and I know it's hard not to do because you're constantly with that person every day, all day. You spend more time with them than you do at home. So, you know, you hear the term work wife, work husband, work boyfriend, work girlfriend, whatever. It's always good to have somebody that you can confide in and that you can trust at work, but keep it at a friendship level, please, because it can get messy like it is now. It seems like this girl lost respect for you because she noticed you have this thing going on with this guy who she dated, and she obviously has a problem with it. Now she's treating you with the level of respect that you cannot allow in the workplace, because it's gonna get crazy and it'll trickle down, and then everybody's gonna start losing respect for you. So let's get into it. How to get your employee or coworker to respect you in the workplace. My first tip, number one, is to address the issue. Now, I know you said you addressed the issue before, but I'm pretty sure it went something like, Shelly, like, what is your deal with me? What's the matter? What are you talking about? Nothing. There's something wrong. Like, I can tell you cut me off. No, you're bugging out. Like, I don't have a problem with you. Rolls their eyes, walks away, and continues to talk shit about you. Pretty sure that's how it went down. This addressing needs to be a little bit more professional and a little bit more stern and strict. So what you would do, you would go to, let's say, Shelly. Shelly, I scheduled a 3 p.m. meeting for us in the office, in the back room. So I would expect you to be there on time with any questions, comments, and concerns you might have for me. Oh, what's the meeting about? Well, you'll see when we get there. It's today, so I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. See you there. At this meeting, you want to be, again, professional, and you want to cover the issues that you have with Shelly at work. Never talk about any rumors that you heard came from her or heard about yourself, ever. So it'll go something like this. Hi, Shelly. Thank you for attending this meeting today. I really appreciate you taking the time out to sit down with me for a second. Now, I brought you here because I want to address something that's been bothering me. I noticed that when I talk to you, you tend to roll your eyes. You also cut me off with no valid points whatsoever. It just seems like you're just doing it to be a little bit disrespectful or funny. I'm not too sure. I never disrespect you. I never roll my eyes at you. And I don't talk to you or cut you off in the ways that you talk and cut me off. So I would appreciate, and I actually am demanding, that you treat me with the same level of respect that I treat you. Okay, we're at work and we have to work together whether we both like it or not. So I would appreciate if you give me that same level of respect that I give you. If you have an issue with me, I'd expect you to handle it accordingly. Pull me aside and we can discuss it privately and professionally. What exactly are your issues with me, Shelly? Let's talk about it. Please remember, no matter what she says to you about her issues with you, bring it back to work. Do not answer any questions or respond in any way, shape, or form to any gossip that she might have said about you or anything regarding your personal life, period. Number 2, maintain a strong work ethic. Having strong work ethic, especially as a leader, but even in general as an employee, shows your credibility, your reliability, and your trustworthiness. It also shows that you could care less what anybody says about you, whether they like you or not, because you came to do a job and you're gonna do it well. Number 3, give praise where praise is due and be genuine about it. And yes, this even means to that person who doesn't like you, to that other person who's giving you attitude and rolling their eyes, if they do a good job, it's your job as a leader to say, hey, great job. As a coworker, you can still do that because it shows that you're the bigger person. Your work takes precedent over any gossip or any fact that somebody doesn't like you at work. And it shows that you're not scared of them. You can approach them and you can say good job and put your pride aside. Do not look to give a compliment unless you are there for it or you genuinely recognized it. Because people can tell when you're being phony and you don't want to kiss this person's ass, especially if they're talking about you and if they don't like you. A simple, great job on handling that customer back there will do. Number 4, stay cordial. Use your manners, folks. Say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, no thank you. It'll make you feel good about yourself. It'll help you not care that they don't like you. You'll feel like the bigger person and not even realize what's going on behind the scenes sometimes. Number 5, do not manipulate the situation. Do not engage in any gossip whatsoever. Stay far, far from it if you can. I know it's hard. Trust me, I do. I really, really, really do know that it's hard, but do your best. If somebody comes to you and says, yo, I noticed that Shelly rolls her eyes every time you walk in the room, or like she interrupts you, like what's going on with that? You say something like, really? I never noticed. Maybe I'll pay attention next time. Or wow, that's interesting. Shrug it off, brush it off, and keep it moving, because you never know whose side that person is on anyway. And you don't want to make things worse, especially if you're the leader. Those are my 5 tips on how to get your employee or your coworker to respect you in the workplace. I really hope it helps. Always remember, address the issue, maintain strong work ethic, give praise where praise is due, stay cordial, and do not manipulate the situation. So I wish you the best of luck. Feel free to email me at dearleesa@yahoo.com. I give great advice. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that red button below, because I have some great topics for you guys coming up, and I've already covered some great topics on how to get over an ex, how to move on with the lover who's cheated on you, and how to get your partner dominant in the bedroom. And again, some more great topics coming. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye. Oh my God, what the fuck?